In the chaos of war, it's not just bullets and bombs that soldiers have to worry about. There's something far deadlier lurking in the trenches, something that strikes fear into the hearts of even the bravest soldiers. The war saw unprecedented technological advancements, but some innovations brought unimaginable horror. Today, we delve into one of the darkest chapters of warfare, the use of chemical weapons in World War I. Chemical weapons, which were previously banned by international agreement, were unleashed on the battlefields, leading to a new kind of terror. For those who face it, there's no escape. Gas masks offer little protection against this silent killer. You can run, you can hide, but the gas always finds you in the end. In the month of April 1915, German forces unleashed chlorine gas against Allied trenches on the Western Front. Soldiers, caught unaware, convulsed as the toxic cloud rolled in, leaving them choking and gasping for breath. This is considered as a black day and marked a turning point in the war, introducing a weapon that defied traditional defenses of the early war times. In the initial attacks, chlorine gas was being used, causing agonizing respiratory system failure and death. The horror was compounded by the lack of effective countermeasures. Soldiers initially resorted to makeshift solutions, like urine-soaked cloths, offering very little protection and sadly, caught up to the gas in the end. In the next level of war, it saw a development of even more lethal gases, like mustard gas, which caused horrible burns and blistering. The psychological impact was immense, as soldiers lived in constant fear of an invisible killer. And the harsh truth of this chemical warfare is that both sides of the war have used these weapons eventually. In the wartime, the casualties from chemical attacks were immense. Hundreds of thousands suffered lasting injuries, and tens of thousands died from the effects of these weapons. The use of chemical weapons not only caused immediate casualties, but also inflicted long-term health problems on those who survived. In the coming days, perhaps the even more terrifying was the psychological impact of chemical warfare. The fear of an unseen enemy lurking in the shadows haunted the dreams of soldiers long after the attacks had ceased. Chemical warfare, a silent killer that creeps across the land, indiscriminately claiming the lives of soldiers and civilians at the end of the war. But amidst the horror, a glimmer of hope emerged. In laboratories and workshops, scientists and engineers labored tirelessly to develop defenses against this deadly threat. And on the battlefield, there were stories of bravery and resilience. Soldiers banded together to aid their comrades, risking their own lives, to drag wounded soldiers to safety and provide assistance during gas attacks. In the chaos of gas attacks, women showed incredible bravery and resourcefulness, often improvising makeshift gas masks from whatever materials they could find to protect themselves and those around them. Their efforts saved countless lives and provided comfort and solace to those in need during some of the darkest moments of the war. Yet, despite their invaluable contributions, the stories of these brave women have often been overlooked or marginalized in historical accounts of World War I. In the years to come, the use of chemical weapons sparked international outrage and led to the Geneva Protocol of 1925, which prohibited the use of chemical and biological weapons. However, this agreement proved to be fragile in the face of future conflicts. Chemical warfare in World War I stands as a grim reminder of the horrors unleashed by unchecked scientific advancements. It serves as a stark warning of the importance of international cooperation and disarmament to prevent such atrocities from ever happening.